जल्दी जल्दी में किया रात को ना।
It's okay, it's fine. But the thing is, like good thing is that you have like understood the topic finally. Making mistakes is totally fine, but the main thing is कि आपको वो topic समझ में आना चाहिए. Okay. Now, uh, if you can see the screen, so first thing, Claudia has through aufgestanden. First thing first, यहाँ पे like both things are wrong. First conjugation and then the usage of haben and sein. We have shown this put here that aufgestanden to wake up or to like aufwachen and then aufstehen. Both are the things when you wake up in the morning जिसके साथ हम sein use करते हैं.
Okay.
And then even if you have to use haben na, so we are talking about Claudia. So Claudia heart. It should have been heart.
Okay, so
But
if there is the name, so it should be considered as Archies, right?
is it,
Okay.
or if like anything which has been mentioned, let's say the like I can recall the Pulitsai, it has
Yes,
been
yes,
mentioned here. So it
correct.
should not be so it should be considered as it.
It. Okay.
Then here so it should be Claudia is
Is.
through
Right.
aufgestanden. Now, Sie haben Frühstück gegessen. Now, this whole sentence, this whole paragraph, basically exercise A was about Claudia's Tagesablauf, her daily schedule. What does she do?
Okay.
So, this whole sentence, this whole paragraph should have been as per Z. So, sie hat Frühstück gegessen und Kaffee getrunken und dann ist sie zur Uni gefahren. That is good कि आप that you could have figured out कि haben और sein use होगा, but the conjugation as per sie is wrong. Sie ist, dann ist sie zur Uni gefahren. Dann sie hat in der Bibliothek gelernt, das ist richtig. Dann und gelesen und danach hat sie Mittagessen gegessen. Das ist auch richtig. Später hat sie Tennis gespielt. Das ist auch richtig. Dann hat sie Kaffee getrunken. Noch einmal richtig. Sie haben eine Freundin angerufen. Nein, sie hat.
Heart.
Das ist falsch.
Hmm.
Sie hat eine Freundin angerufen und zusammen sind sie spazieren gegangen. Das ist richtig. Gegangen, so sein. And then we are talking about also ist sie, nicht sind, ist sie.
Okay.
Nein, Entschuldigung, das ist sind, because together we are talking about na, she called her friend and then they. So sein use hoga and then as per sie as in they. So sind sie, das ist richtig. Dann hier Exercise B. Guten Tag. Seid ihr gestern noch ins Kino gegangen? Das ist richtig. Ja, wir haben. Dann, was hast du gestern Abend gemacht? Ich bin Hausaufgabe zu Hause geblieben. Sehr gut. Bleiben के साथ you remember कि sein use होगा. Ich habe gearbeitet und
Right.
dann bin ich zu ins Bett gegangen. Dann schade, wir haben nicht viel lang, wer getrunken, ich bin erst geschlafen. Now here, wie ist, was ist denn passiert? So passieren basically is a verb that means something to happen. So
Hmm.
whenever we ask na, what has happened, we always say was oder wie ist den oder das. Wie zum Beispiel hier, we can say was ist den passiert oder wie ist. Either we can ask
Hmm.
like was ist denn passiert, like what happened. Was ist denn
Hmm.
passiert bedeutet what happened, but here Ute is asking wie ist das passiert, like how did that happen. So with passieren we use sein only.
Okay.
And
Actually,
then
I thought that way. Like we see, na, what has happened and how did that happen? So
Okay.
I was confused in that. So I thought कि I should use has have. So
Okay. That's okay. It's just but the good thing is कि आपने conjugate ठीक किया है. Even if you have used haben, that is okay. Sein and haben में confusion हो जाता है. But good thing here is कि आपने conjugation ठीक किया है. So it should be ist. Was ist, den passiert.
right.
Oder was ist like das passiert. Wie ist das passiert? How did that happen? Now next sentence. Ich habe gegen eine Baum gefahren. Gefahren है, so we would be using sein. Ich bin gegen einen Baum gefahren. I drove against the tree. Die
Hmm.
Polizei ist gekommen. So the Polizei should be considered as like it.
It
It's
right.
not like they. If we would have been talking about two police
Hmm.
officers, then we would have been said they, also sie sind gekommen. But the police side, that is you can consider as, that should be considered as it,
It.
because that is about maybe you can say an authority or something.
Hmm. Right.
Und dann habe ich eine Strafe bekommen. Dann habe ich einen Mechaniker angerufen und er ist das Auto äh, repariert. Er hat das Auto repariert. He had repaired the car.
Okay.
Ein Moment.
Okay.
So sorry, there was some call from her.
It's okay.
So,
Okay.
where was ich habe eine Strafe bekommen. Dann habe ich einen Mechaniker angerufen und er hat die Auto repariert. He has repaired the car. Dann ich habe gestern mit Gabi gesprochen. Sie hat letzte Woche aus Hamburg zurückgekommen. Sie ist
Right.
because zurückgekommen, and then we are talking about Gabi here, that as yesterday I have called Gabi, and then then here sie is she, so this is she, sie ist letzte Woche aus Hamburg zurückgekommen. Schon hat sie dort eine gute Zeit gehabt. So here S with small s, so that is denoting to she. So Nina is asking, oh nice, did she had a good time there? So hat sie, not haben, hat sie dort eine gute Zeit gehabt. Dann Sabina is saying, ja, aber es hat jeden Tag geregnet, not ist. Es hat jeden Tag geregnet. It was like raining daily. Gabi hat viele Tage im Museum und im Kino verbracht. So, das ist richtig. Und dann sie haben, sie hat nur an einem Tag durch die Stadt gelaufen. So first it should be like sein, then ist, sie ist nur
Sie ist. Okay.
gelaufen, as in to travel or to see.
Right.
Yeah?
Right. Clear.
Okay. So, but overall, I would say you have, as you can see, majorly there are green symbols. So the homework is pretty good, like 75% you can say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Feeling that.
Now let's get back to the books, and
How about
then
Sonali?
Sonali actually would not be joining for the whole month. She
Okay.
has her exams, like LLB
Mm.
exams, so she
Okay.
maybe learning through recording, or maybe she would be like joining back in September and or October.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. So this chapter 3 in their start, wir haben schon gemacht. Then, so the difference between where to use bestimmt article and then unbestimmt article is clear, right?
Right. But I have one question. Means, we use eine, right? So this is the nominative, right?
Yes. So the unbestimmt article and bestimmt article we learned last weekend now, that
Uh-huh.
was in nominative case only. But today we would be learning accusative cases also. So the
Okay.
difference would be clear that what is the nominative case and what is the accusative case.
Right.
So today we would be learning chapter 4 and chapter 5 if you have like good time left. So
Mm-hmm.
chapter 4 is basically about guten appetit. That means like if somebody is having a lunch or their meal, we
Mm-hmm.
always say no, have a nice meal. So guten
Right.
appetit is something we say like bon appetit we say. That is a
Yes.
word I guess, but auf Deutsch wir sagen guten appetit.
Okay.
So here we would be having like a lot of good vocabulary in terms of Lebensmittel. Lebensmittel is basically grocery. So let's quickly jump to chapter 4. Mm, So here I'm reading quickly all these things for you, and then
Mm-hmm.
if there is any confusion with the pronunciation, let me know. So
Okay.
Frühstück is something breakfast which we do in the morning. So
Okay.
Frühstück, das ist ein Nomen, aber Frühstücken, that means to have breakfast.
Okay.
Yep. So the banana, der Tee, das Müsli, der oder das Joghurt, die Butter, das Salz, das Brötchen. Now, if
Mm-hmm.
you could recall, uh, like I told you now, when we are adding chen at
Mm-hmm.
the end of something, that is basically to make a smaller version of something, like slash or a flesh. And then the article would be always das for that. So brot, der brot, that is like bread. Aber das Brötchen, you can say like a small bread or a small bun kind of thing. So as you
Okay.
can see in the picture, das Brötchen, the small bread. Der Orangensaft, orange juice. Die Marmelade, das bedeutet Jam.
Okay.
Der Käse, cheese.
Cheese. Right.
Das Ei, that means egg. Die
Yeah.
Milch. So
Milk.
all these things wir essen zum Frühstück, at the breakfast or in the breakfast. So zu dem Frühstück, zum Frühstück. So su is basically a dative case, dative preposition basically.
So means
Su
the
means
breakfast.
yes, at or like in the breakfast, you can say at the time of breakfast. Zu
Okay.
dem Frühstück oder zum Frühstück. Also ZUM zum and then Frühstück. Dann zum Mittagsessen at the lunch.
Mm.
Mittag bedeutet midday and then
Midday.
Essen as in food.
Eat.
So
Yep.
Mittagessen. Mittagessen as in lunch or midday meal you can say.
Mm-hmm.
So
Correct.
zum Mittagessen haben wir das Wasser, das Cola, der Apfelsaft, das Fleisch, Fleisch as in flesh, like any kind of like meat you can say like flesh.
Right.
Dann der Salat, die Kartoffeln. Kartoffeln is that is plural. So Kartoffeln means potatoes. Das Gemüse. Gemüse bedeutet vegetable.
Okay.
So German people they eat like a lot of potatoes in
Mm-hmm.
the breakfast or with their meal. Then
Potatoes and vegetables.
potatoes and vegetables, as you can see in the plate, like raw vegetables or maybe sautéed
Yeah.
vegetables. Peas and
So
Kartoffeln haben wir, like
correct.
like half cooked you can say,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Understand.
potatoes and it looks like some non-veg or something.
Ja.
Dann Kaffee und Kuchen. Kaffee bedeutet Coffee und dann
Coffee.
Kuchen bedeutet that is cake. So
Which
cake
one
can be
is
any.
cake or to cook?
So see, K is ein Moment.
We had something like to cook, no? Kochen.
Das ist Kochen. That's what I'm
Okay.
writing. No? So today onwards, जो भी transcription होगा ना, I'll add in this particular sheet class transcript.
Okay. अच्छा, are you facing some issues with Google?
What type of issues?
मतलब कि वो बार बार लॉग आउट हो रहा है ऐसा कुछ?
Nothing like that. एक दिन तो हुआ था वो Gmail में when it was like global news. उसके बाद like everything is working fine.
Okay, I can see ना that pause. So pause means sort of log out. मतलब you have to again log in, I think.
नहीं मेरे साथ तो ऐसा कुछ नहीं हुआ. Everything was like working fine. So Kuchen, that means cake, aber Kochen. So if there is any confusion now, if that is verb or noun, just look at the first alphabet. If it's gross or decline, Kochen with small k, that means to cook. Aber Kuchen with so Kochen and Kuchen, anyways there is a difference. But Kuchen that is with capital K, so that means cake. Cake can be any kind of cake, the birthday cake or the sponge cake, as you
Right.
can see here, as you can see in the picture. So Kaffee und Kuchen. This is something maybe you can say like evening breakfast for these people. And then German people, they are like like it's in their culture. They eat like a lot of sweet things with the tea or coffee, either in the breakfast or in the like evening breakfast. They prefer to eat like a lot of cakes, jam, bread jam, sweet breads, then like muffins you can say, and like cream, lot of cream and chocolates, and then like sweet cookies. So they eat
Okay.
like lot of sweet things with their breakfast.
So
So here,
completely different from lunch to breakfast, huh?
yes, it's like breakfast is completely sweet, like lot of sweet things are added along with tea, coffee or milk, and then in the dinner or in the midday meal they eat vegetables like sauteed things or half cooked things along with meat and rice. So that's keks. Keks is like maybe you can consider as cookies, sweet cookies or normal cookies you can say, which is like little different from biscuits.
Okay.
Cookies are like little bigger in like size and shape, and something little which is fancy, like fancy biscuits you can say are basically cookies. So as you can
Small
see in this
cakes.
picture, yeah.
Yeah.
No. Cookies are different, small cakes are different.
Okay.
Yeah. So as you can see in the picture here, these are like cakes. Then haben wir Schokolade here. Schokolade bedeutet chocolate. Then
Chocolate.
the Sahne. Sahne means cream. As you can see in the bowl, der Kuchen, haben wir Kuchen auch, sponge cake. Then der Kaffee,
Coffee.
coffee, and then der Zucker,
Sugar.
sugar, right. Dann Abendessen. Zum Abendessen as in dinner, haben
Evening.
wir evening breakfast or sorry, not evening breakfast, as dinner or evening meal. So these German people, they usually eat their dinner by 7 o'clock or maximum at 8 o'clock. As you can see in the picture, they are having their dinner, and then
Yeah.
there is a light also.
Still, yeah.
Maybe in the evening, 7 o'clock, 7:30, not like us ki 10 baje aur 11 baje kha rahe hain.
Correct.
Yeah. So zum Abendessen haben wir die Tomate, the tomato, das Brot, the Wurst. Wurst is like another kind of meat you can say. Then their chicken, the Gurka. These three things are like different kind of meat.
Okay.
Nine, the Gurka is basically cucumber, as you can see in the picture. That is like German cucumber you can say, or zucchini kind of thing.
Chicken
Then
should be chicken, right?
999.
No?
Chicken, I'll let you know on that. But wurst is basically like one kind of a meat.
Okay.
There, Salat,
Salad.
the salad, the Suppe, und das Wasser.
Super is
Soup.
Soup, right.
Any
Okay,
kind of soup could be there, like
hmm,
chicken soup, vegetable soup.
right. Das Wasser. Okay, so for the DAS, I need to follow that sheet that you sent previously, right?
Which sheet?
For the DAS, there you send a sheet, no?
Hmm.
Okay, for
So
the
that is
salt.
like just for reference.
Mm-hmm.
So shinken is basically like pork or ham, you can say, not chicken.
Okay.
Yep. So that sheet was just to give an idea how you can. That was a tip or maybe a quick trick to learn some of the or to find out some of what some of the articles could be for nouns. That is like not would go with everything or every noun. Some of the nouns which are there जिसका आपको like learn करना ही पड़ेगा कि article क्या है. So that is why it is always advisable कि आप हमेशा हर एक noun article के साथ ही learn करो.
All right.
Like some of the tricks could be there when you are making any noun out of verb, उसका article das होगा. If any English word you are using, उसका article das होगा. Some of the endings which you can refer to find out whether it's there, the, das, che, and basically would give us das article. So that is suitable for most of the nouns, but not for every like each of the noun.
So you mean if there is there cafe, so with cafe it will always be there, not is does or the will be used
No,
ever, right?
so काफी का article is like fixed.
Okay.
Some of the like verb like some of the nouns you would be finding, or some of the places it would have been written that if any noun which is ending with e, that would be the article. So that is a quick tip, but that does not go with every noun. That
Right.
goes with some of the nouns, like the
Mm.
tomato, but that would not be the case with cafe. Cafe is their coffee, their taste.
Right.
So now I'll before we proceed with the listening part, I'll just quickly give you an overview what is the difference between nominative and accusative. So, a moment. So, nominative is basically the who case, and then accusative is basically the what case. I'll explain this to you, and then how the articles should work. Feel So, what is the distinct article with nominative case is we have there, das, the, and then the.
Right.
Distinct article would be ein, dann ein noch einmal, eine und dann nicht eine, aber keine, meine, seine, etc. Aber with accusative, this there becomes den oder einen, and then all these would remain same. So the major change in terms of changes in article is basically only this, that there becomes then. This is a good thing about accusative कि इसमें ज़्यादा कुछ changes नहीं होते हैं.
Okay. One question means
Hmm?
maybe I'm confused. So when do we use distinct article and when we do use undistinct article?
That totally depends the usage or the structure of the sentence. Like when you are using there, the, thus, that is either can be used to denote the gender of the noun
Mm.
or to say like the.
Okay.
Let's say I'm saying das hotel heist XYZ. So
Mm.
I would not be saying ein hotel oder kein hotel. I would be saying das hotel only.
Mm.
But when you have to use a for any noun, then you would be using ein. If
For
by
use
das, das, like wie zum Beispiel, das ist ein Hotel.
Mm.
Und like, let me give you another example. We did similarly last week. Ist das So now there are two things. One is bestimmt article, unbestimmt article, and then another das, which has been used for that. So ist das ein Hotel? So ein is our unbestimmt article here, which has been used for hotel, because hotel is das hotel. But this particular das is for that.
That.
So whenever any das has been placed in the sentence, not followed by the noun, that means that. This particular das is not followed by hotel.
Hotel, right? So
But this ein is followed by hotel. So
Mm.
ein is our unbestimmt article, and this particular das means that. Is that a hotel? Now the answer is ja, das ist ein Hotel. Das Hotel heißt XYZ. The hotel names XYZ. So this particular das is the bestimmt article for hotel. Und das ist unbestimmt article. So when you have to use the, you would be using bestimmt article of the particular noun. But when you have to use a, is that a hotel, is that a river, then you would be using ein oder kein as per the sentence, like a or no. Nein, das ist kein Fluss oder das ist kein Hotel, aber das ist ein maybe Kirche oder ein Museum.
Understand. We did it.
Oh. Yep. So bestimmt, unbestimmt is klar, yeah? Now, talking about the nominative and accusative case, so the only change happens is that there becomes den and ein becomes einen. Rest, all three articles, neutral, feminine and plural, are same.
Correct.
So now the question is where you would be using nominative case and where you would be using accusative case. Now there are few things which you have to keep in mind while distinguishing between nominative or accusative. So either the case should be who case, or there should be is, am, are kind of usages in the particular sentence, right? And then accusative case, there should be a what case oder was, oder there should be two things, one subject and one object. One should be like pronoun and then one should be the object. Zum Beispiel, das ist Brot oder das Brot ist sehr lecker. Lecker bedeutet tasty.
Okay.
So now I am saying das ist ein Brot. That is the first sentence. That is, so is our case, that particular sentence is nominative, or maybe I can say das Brot ist sehr lecker. So very what is very tasty? The bread is very tasty. Now don't confuse it with what case. कि आपने तो बोला था कि what case would be accusative. No, but here this is case. यहाँ पे हम सिर्फ bread के बारे में ही बात कर रहे हैं. What is tasty? Bread is tasty. So is case we have only one thing here. So that is also nominative case. Aber wenn ich sage, dass ich rufe einen Brot oder einen so that would be nominative case. Warum nominative? because we have two things here.
Kaufe.
So Brot is basically das Brot, so ein Brot oder einen Stuhl. Yeah. So why that would be accusative? Because what case here? What are you purchasing? Was kaufen Sie? What case? So ich kaufe einen Stuhl oder ich kaufe ein Brot. So we have what case here, and then we have two things here. We have pronoun also, and then a bread also, or a thing which has been purchased by me. So I, one thing, and then something which I have purchased, two things, and then what case. So either I can say like ich kaufe ein Brot, das Brot, so ein Brot, ich kaufe ein Brot oder einen Stuhl, because Stuhl has their article, so there would become den. So ich kaufe den Stuhl oder einen Stuhl. Here, if I'm saying that is a chair or that is a like stool, so I would not be saying einen because it is case, and then I am used that is a nominative case, so it would remain ein only. Right. Even though stool has their stool, so that would remain das ist their stool oder das ist ein Stuhl. Aber when I say I am buying a stool, accusative case, so ich kaufe einen Stuhl oder ich kaufe den Stuhl oder ich kaufe keinen Stuhl. Is the difference clear between nominative and accusative?
So in nominative, we are talking about that particular thing like the bread or the stool. But in accusative, this is means so sort of indirect means I am buying that thing. So
Yes.
in that case, we are using accusative.
Yes, because in accusative there are two things. Now one is subject and one is object. What
Right.
case basically? What are you buying?
Yeah. Correct. So there can be different case also, no, other than buying. Can
Yes,
you give
anything.
yeah? Can you give some other example also?
Okay. There is basically um, that is there in the book only. Wie zum Beispiel here. I'll give you more examples, but let's see this particular case. So nominative case, this first section, then this second section, that is accusative case. First is masculine, neutral, feminine, and then plural. Their case is gut, nominative case. Ist case. Ich kaufe den Käse oder ich kaufe einen Käse oder ich kaufe keinen Käse. Then talking about neutral, das Brot ist teuer, nominative case und neutral. Aber sie kauft das Brot. Ich kaufe das Brot oder ich kaufe kein Brot oder ich kaufe ein Brot. Okay. Ja. Dann die Gurke ist billig oder ich kaufe die Gurke oder keine Gurke oder eine Gurke. Because this feminine would be like same the aina with nominative also and with accusative also. Right. So even if I'm saying das ist eine Gurke, then also we would be saying eine, keine, meine, because that is feminine. Similarly, this Gurke is cucumber, zucchini. Okay. Yes, we saw that. Yes. Die Tomaten, that is plural. Die Tomaten sind gut. The tomatoes are good. Aber ich kaufe die Tomaten oder ich kaufe keine Tomaten, not eine, because that is plural case. So now more accusative cases are here, like wir brauchen keine Suppe, or anything could be here. We do not need any soup. Die Suppe, so keine Suppe. Right. Keine. Oder wir brauchen keinen Käse. Käse is der Käse, so keinen Käse. Oder wir brauchen eine Gurke. Gurke is die Gurke, so eine Gurke. Wir brauchen die Gurke oder wir brauchen eine Gurke. So there can be like a lot of mix and matches here with kaufen, haben, machen, kochen, essen, kaufen or brauchen, whatever. So as per this exercise, you can give answers as per taking reference from this yellow box. Was brauchen Sie für das Essen? Schreiben Sie eine Einkaufszettel. So Einkaufszettel is like your list which you make before going shopping, like purchasing list. Your shopping list.
Okay.
Oder was kauft, wer kauft was, wer kocht. So as per this, you can make a like sentences, was brauchen Sie oder was essen Sie oder was kochen Sie. Now to give you more example, right, there is a quick sheet here. See here. So this is like something an exercise where you can find whether you have to put nominative case or accusative case. Definite article that means हमें यहाँ पर सिर्फ there दी दास और देन दी दास ही लगाना है. Now first sentence, this is der Klassenzimmer. Entschuldigung, das ist das Klassenzimmer ist nicht sehr groß. So that is nominative case because यहाँ पर ist है.
Right.
And then be it small or big, we are talking about classroom only. Und dann der Stuhl ist kaputt. Again, nominative case. Aber here that would be an accusative case because here we have two things like der Mann kauft den nicht. Now here, just to clarify, since I have said that this is an accusative case, but that does not mean that in both of the blanks you would be putting den. No. First would be nominative and then second would be accusative. So the subject would be nominative and then the object would be accusative. There the man purchases the stool or the man does not purchases the stool. So stool would be accusative here and then with man they would be using there only.
In every case?
Yes.
Okay.
Because in this you have to figure out what is the subject and what is the object.
Right.
Der man is the subject. So that
subject will be nominative.
Yes. Yeah. Then the stool, what has been purchased by the person or what has not been purchased by the person. So what would be the nominative? So what is basically the stool.
Right.
Right? What has been purchased by the person? The person would remain same, but what would be accusative? So what has he purchased or what does not he purchased? The stool. So that is by den stool. Their stool. Stool is there, masculine. So that would become den. Oder einen.
Einen, right.
Yeah. So either you can say der Mann kauft den Stuhl, einen Stuhl oder einen Stuhl.
Right. No stool.
Der, also Bücher, that means book, that is plural. So die Bücher in sehr alt. Now can you tell me if this is a nominative case or accusative case?
We have used sind, so this should be nominative.
Yes, nominative because we have used sind only and then when we use is mr basically when we are talking about one thing only. हम किसी पर्टिकुलर चीज़ के बारे में ही बता रहे होते हैं, उसकी बेसिकली क्वालिटीज़ या उसकी क्वालिटीज़ या गुड क्वालिटीज़ या बैड क्वालिटीज़ बता रहे होते हैं. बेसिकली एडजेक्टिव यूज कर रहे होते हैं when we are using is mr. So these books are very old. So old or new, we are talking about books only. So nominative case. But here, fifth sentence, is this a nominative case or accusative case?
It should be accusative because we are talking about two things. Not thing means first person is Catherine and second is book. So Catherine is the subject and booker is the object.
It's Bücher, like books. Die Bücher. So Katrina hat die Bücher oder Katrina hat keine Bücher, because that is plural. Das
Right.
Buch oder die Bücher. Book has das article in singular, like das Buch oder die
Book for plural.
Bücher.
Okay.
Das ist ohne Umlaut. So Katrin hat keine oder die Bücher.
So there will be no proposition for Catherine had, right?
Because आपने सिर्फ नाम ही लगाया ना,
Right.
देयर
Exactly.
काटरीन थोड़ी बोलोगे आप,
हाँ, हाँ.
वो आपको नाम से ही पता चल जाएगा whether it's male or female.
Correct.
So no preposition with that. Now number 6, woher kommt dash onkel. Can you tell me what if this is a nominative case or accusative case?
Accusative.
Why accusative?
Because there are two things again. Woher kommt. This is the subject, and onkel is. Oh, sorry. Onkel should be subject and kommt should be object. I think.
What does woher means?
From where?
And common means?
To come.
So common is a verb and woher is a W question. Where is
Right.
a noun. So from where or to come. None of them are subject or object.
Right.
So
it should be
woher come
nominal.
their
Uh,
uncle. Because we are talking about uncle only. Not my uncle or your uncle. Just their woher come their uncle.
It's a
Oder,
nominative.
yes. Oder woher kommt dein uncle, or where your uncle come from.
Uh,
7. Nummer 7. Wo finde ich? Hörsaal is basically like a lecture room or auditorium. That is their Hörsaal. So wo finde ich dash Hörsaal? What
so
should come here?
the meaning is where did you
Where
find?
do I find the auditorium or the lecture room? Where do I find? So
So this is
what
nominative case.
Warum nominative?
Because इसमें what thing नहीं है ना.
But we have ish na. We have two things now. We have one auditorium and then I have ish also. What do I find where? What are you looking for? You are looking for the auditorium. So we have you also and then we have something which you are looking for.
Correct.
So go in the ish. Then since yorsal is masculine,
I
what are we putting here in the blank?
I I need to learn that actually.
Yeah. This highlighted thing.
Yes.
Does this accusative?
Yes. In this case, there.
999. First, this is accusative case. Clear?
Right.
Now we have yorsal. This the article है there. Which is like masculine case. So masculine in accusative there would become den. Wo finde ich den yorsal oder einen yorsal?
Okay. Yeah.
Now Nummer 8. Herr und Frau Schmidt rufen dash Sohn und dash Tochter an. So anrufen is the like 10 baras verb here, just to clarify. Then what should come in the blank? Zon is their zon because that is a male, and then Tochter, that means daughter, that is female.
This this is accusative.
Hmm.
Okay, and in now why Aaron and Eric?
Here basically I have used as a like personal pronoun, you can say. We have learned na ish, mine, du, dein, sie, ihr. So we are talking about Herr und Frau Schmidt.
Hmm.
They they have called, or they are calling their son and their daughter. Oder den Sohn, because that is accusative case. Oder die Tochter, dann ihren Sohn oder ihre Tochter. So here basically here as they, their son and
Okay.
their daughter.
Okay, for daughter we are using ear, and for son we are using Aaron.
For daughter we are using ear, the doctor, na?
Ear.
So
Right.
ear,
Ear.
and then e extra for the, and then en for den.
Okay.
Herr und Frau Schmidt rufen ihren Sohn und ihre Tochter
Right.
an. Klar?
Yeah.
Okay. Now tell me this number 9.
Accusative.
9. Sentence is accusative. Okay,
Mhm.
fine. But here, what you would be putting? The whole sentence is accusative, fine.
So using because it's masculine, so we'll be using then, right?
No. So try to figure out इसमें what क्या है? What is the child or what is the son playing? Basketball is he playing?
Basketball,
So
right?
what case falls with basketball? But हमें यहाँ पे basketball के साथ blank नहीं fill करना है.
Uh,
हमें who के साथ blank fill करना है. So who case is nominative. The whole sentence is accusative, but this one is nominative. So basketball is accusative, son is nominative. Who is playing basketball? The son is playing basketball. What is the son playing? The son is playing basketball. So what case, as I said, is accusative. So what case is basketball, and then who case is son. So who case would be nominative. So also their Sohn oder mein Sohn
okay.
oder dein Sohn oder unser Sohn. Huh?
Yeah.
100%?
Yes, 100%.
Or some confusion?
No, not confusion. I need to practice it actually.
Okay. So just to find out now, like in these kind of situations, just try to connect that which one is the what case, or which
Hmm.
one is the what thing, or which one is the who thing.
Okay.
Like we did in number 9, because यहाँ पे आपको like the whole sentence was accusative, but here you have to fill in as per son, as per who, not
Right.
what.
Not what. Yeah.
Dann Nummer 10. I have like mentioned the article here. Die Tafel, Tafel bedeutet board. Dann der Schreibtisch, Schreibtisch as writing table. Der Papierkorb, der Papierkorb, like a paper basket or paper trasher you can say. Then
Mm.
das Fenster means the window. So now you have to tell me what would fall in each of the blank.
So wir sehen means we saw.
We are seeing.
We are seeing. Okay. Um, So this is nominative.
What? So what? Try to find out first which one is the what case and which one is the who case. Which one is the who case here?
Where.
Yes. So that is nominative. Aber what are we seeing in the classroom? So what case क्या होगा इसमें? What
All
case हम ये सब चीजें देख रहे हैं. All these
right.
things, right?
Right. So all TOEFL, Schreibwisch.
Yes, all these things which you are seeing, that is what case, that is nominative. Ein Moment, Ashwini, there is one call.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. So was Schreiben wir here? Wir sehen. Quickly.
TOEFL. So using TOEFL. So this is the what case.
Hmm.
Okay. And what case is accusative.
Hmm.
So
See, simple thing with
nine.
accusative. If there is anything which is masculine, सिर्फ उसमें change होगा. बाकी सब वैसे के वैसे ही रहेंगे जैसे nominative में रहते हैं.
Okay.
So the Tafel is the Tafel. So that would be the oder einer. Simple. Aber here Schreibtisch is there. So सिर्फ यहाँ पे we would be changing there to den oder einen.
Okay.
Similarly, Papierkorb is there, Papierkorb. Then again, we would be putting den oder einen. But here, Fenster is das Fenster, so no changes, das oder ein. So only masculine change, only in the masculine noun there would be changes, but accusative, neutral, feminine, and then plural would remain same as we have in nominative.
Right. So actually, I need to learn that table.
Yep. No worries. Maybe you can just quickly note it down. I have pasted also like in the transcription sheet, but अभी आप एक बार note down कर लो. आप लिखोगे तो that would be like more clear.
Yeah. One.
Like no intention to scare you or something. This particular table is something there which is waiting for you in A2.
This is for it too.
Yes. ये आपकी class के पहले I had like A2 class, so that is
Okay.
where we made this.
But looks scary.
And so colorful.
वो तो इसके लिए कर दें थोड़ा अट्रैक्टिव लगे.
नहीं, वो
अच्छी तरह.
डिस्टिंग्विश करने के लिए कि क्या क्या चेंजेस हुए हैं एज पर द केस.
Okay.
This German grammar has been made like actually very tricky,
हाँ, मतलब
even
कहीं
for
कहीं
simple things.
there is no logic और कहीं
Yes,
पर तो
yes. At times there is like lot of rules, and at times lot of
वही
exceptions are coming with the rules. So that is little like you can say confusing thing.
okay okay
Clear? It's written?
yes
Okay. Hmm. So like there are a lot of things now in German grammar, but like I also personally feel like whosoever or like whatever group of people who have invented or found or started this German language, they have put so much rules or so much logics in the grammar in the
हम्म
language कि वो emotions डालना ही भूल गए हैं. So the German pronunciation or the German, if you would be seeing any German people speaking, that is like little flat. There are no emotions on their face or their tone.
हम्म correct
Unlike if you would be talking to any English person or anyone, maybe anyone who is from US or UK, even you see the film, whatever they are saying with each dialogue, they
हम्म
have the face expressions and the
correct
dialogue delivery or the sentence delivery changes as per their emotions. But in German, it remains same.
yeah according to words they use the facial expression also.
Yes.
This can be done in German as well, no?
अश्विन आप क्या पूछ रहे थे?
Many, I was saying कि even in German language this is possible na, to use the facial expression according to the words we are using. No?
Maybe when somebody is saying they have to pay a lot of attention to on the grammar.
Maybe.
Yes, like if I see any video or anything, it's little flat. It's
Okay.
just the tone gets high or low, but the
Uh-huh.
expressions on the sentence delivery is like almost at the same tone. The table. So this is like table which I have made. I'll paste it in your sheet in your drive. There are like lot of practice material till whatever we have learned so far. So you can start practicing as much as you can. There are a lot of grammar practice also, and then there are like lot of good number of vocabulary also, as you can see, right?
I'll, right.
Foundation, but just try to do as much as you can. That is for like overall practice.
नहीं I'll do it today only because फिर मैं ना भूल जाता हूँ फिर पूरा वीक निकल जाता है और लास्ट डे पे करो तो फिर कुछ याद नहीं आता.
ओके, ठीक है, मैं क्विकली आपको बता देती हूँ कि इसमें क्या क्या करना है. सो दिस फर्स्ट दिस इज बेसिकली फ्रागे वाटर. देर आर आंसर्स given yellow highlighted, and then basis the answer you have to write the questions.
Right.
Okay. Now in second negation, nicht oder kein. You have to figure out where to put nicht and where to put kein.
Fine.
Just to give you a quick tip, when you are using kein,
Okay.
kein is to be followed by the noun,
Okay.
but that is not the case with nicht. Wie zum Beispiel Frau Meyer hat kein Zeit oder keine Zeit. Zeit is noun, which should be which is followed by kein. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, Ashwini, so sorry. So I was saying that kind is to be followed by noun, or the noun is to be followed by kind.
Fine. Okay.
चलो एक फोन ले जाओ, अगर वो कॉल करे तो उठा लेना. Uh, so just another example. Is reach to Beispiel here, Nummer 1 und 2, the same message, but the usage would be different. Like, ich kaufe das Auto nicht, aber ich kaufe kein Auto. Because here, kein Auto, this kind is placed before the noun, but that is not the case with nicht. That has
But you
been
said na
placed after the
kind.
noun.
You said ki kaine would be followed by noun or noun would be followed by kind.
Kind, like noun would be followed by kind. Okay. So whenever there is any noun, पहले आपको लगाना है kind and after noun आपको लगाना है nicht. Like
Okay.
ich kaufe das Auto nicht, that is
Understand.
after noun, and then before noun you have to place kind.
Okay.
Warum kind? Because Auto is das Auto. Ich kaufe kein Auto.
Right.
So here this nominative accusative we have done already, but try to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Then by den adlern. So this is something for conjugation. Basically there are verbs given, and then as per the pronoun you have to conjugate it. Most of the verbs we have done already, but if there is something which you're not able to understand, you can find it on the dictionary.
So
In
this
the
is not related to accusative and nominative, right?
no,
This one.
that is basically follow, that is for verb conjugation.
Okay.
Now there, we, das oder den, that is nominative oder accusative case, aber bestimmt article. So as per the sentence, you have to use there, we, das oder den.
Okay.
Now imperative sentence Nummer 6. As I'm just removing it, the answers are given. Now in the blanks, you have to fill in the verb as per imperative case.
Okay.
Now, more imperative cases in number 7. Then
Mm.
modal verbs. You have
Right.
like the English meaning has been given of
Mm-hmm.
modal verb, and then accordingly you have to put it and then conjugate it.
Okay.
Then in number 9, there are uh, like filling in the vocabulary as per nominative case or accusative case.
Okay.
And then again, s give is basically like nominative, you can consider. When there is s give in any sentence, that would be nominative.
Okay. And for accusative, this something like this.
Nein, nein, das ist, Entschuldigung, s gibt is accusative. When there is s gibt,
Accusative.
why s gibt is always accusative case? Because s gibt bedeutet there is. So there is what? What is there? So whatever you would be putting in the place of what, that would be accusative only. So s gibt dash 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 in dem Wohnzimmer. So what is there in the living
Room.
room? So what case would be accusative? That's why. Clear?
Right. Because we are
Then again,
referring to something.
yes, some what. Then there are like more exercises. Maybe you can
Mm-hmm.
practice till 9 here, and then tomorrow onwards you can do it. Just
Sure.
put it in your file. Okay, so Getting back to the topic. Hmm. So now what you can do, I actually wanted कि हम grammar और listening practice दोनों करें साथ में, but we are left with less time only. I want that whatever chapter we would be doing in the class, you do the listening practice on your own after the class or maybe whenever you get time. So you know already the link where you can find the audios, so you can listen to them and practice them. If there is any confusion, you can call me or let me know anytime.
Correct. And we have the transcript also, no?
Yes, so transcript would be helpful. आप उससे देखो और करो.
Sure.
And then there is one file also for vocabulary. Also A1 glossar in this particular section in course book. This glossary, it has all the vocabulary as per the chapters, be
Correct.
it nouns or verbs. So that is also very helpful. So we have in this particular chapter, also guten appetit. We have like lot of vocabulary and
Right.
then lot of listening practice.
Okay, that I'll do myself.
Yep. Okay, now, like one quick thing, this particular listening practice, swaya, that is very good. Listen to it and then try to understand, because that is basically when you go to the market and then how you purchase things.
Okay.
Now, to quickly give you an overview, how do we ask something or how we tell price of anything in German? So, as you
Hmm.
can see in the price expression, that means to speak about the price.
Right.
Let's say I am asking any shopkeeper about the price. So, I will be asking that S. How much does it cost? We
We
feel
feel
cost
cost
that
costed
S.
S.
So kosten basically means to
Cost.
cost.
Okay.
So costed, kosten would be conjugated as per S.
Ah.
Yeah.
Right.
Now another thing is there. Now there are two things. One is we feel and then we feeler. So we feel is basically how much something,
Hmm.
and then we feeler, that is countable.
Countable means how you can we can use this.
So whenever you are asking for any price or
Hmm.
any like price or something, so price or money is something which is usually put in non-countable category. Even in English also, we always ask how much money do you have or how much does it cost. So
Hmm.
money is always categorized in non-countable thing. So with money or when you are asking for price or of anything, we feel you would be using. But if you are asking about something which is countable, oder we we feel a Tagen bedeutet wie viele Jahren oder wie viele Stunden, zum Beispiel how many years or days or hours. So that is countable. This is something where you would be using we feeler.
Okay.
So we feel is how much and we feeler is how many. Something which is.
Okay. How many?
So whenever you are asking for any price or anything, you would be asking wie viel kostet oder kosten. Kosten would be used. Then there is plural things. There are a lot of things. So wie viel kostet es? So es oder wie viel kostet das Brot? And das,
Singular.
yes, das Brot oder
Cost.
es kostet. So one thing to be noticed, to pay more attention, like in euros. Whenever we are writing anything in euros, we don't use dot or the punct, we write comma. So let's
Comma.
say if I'm saying something like something is costing 12 euros 35 cents, so I would not be saying, I would not be writing 12.35, I would be writing 12.35 euros.
Yep.
That means 12 euros 35 cents. Similarly here, this is like, this is not 99 euros, that is 99 cents.
Cents.
This
Right.
0.99 euros, that is 99 cents.
Correct.
Oder ein Euro 59 cents. Oder ein comma. So either you can, either you can say, either you can say 1,50 euro, simple like 1,50 euro, 1.5 euros, or you can say 1 euro 59 cents.
Cents.
Written, you would be writing this only, but in speaking, you would be saying 1 euro in between and then 59 cents. So that is the speaking. Euro 59 cents.
Correct.
And
Just
then,
like we did for the time.
yes, exactly. Written and
Right. Clap.
more topics which should be there. So this is like a very good conversation between two people. Like in many of the situations where somebody is asking for something or a price of something, and then the conversation basis that. Now, since we are talking about guten appetit, let's see some of the expressions, how the sentence would be built. Let's say you have invited some guests in your home for dinner.
Okay.
You would be the host, and as a good host, of course, you would be asking them like what do you want to have, or whenever you would be serving them food as a good host, of course you would be asking like if you would be, if you would like to have this or this or this. So how the conversation should be phrased in that particular scenario. So this particular green table you can refer to make that conversation. So guten appetit, that means enjoy your food, or like we say bon appetit. You can wish somebody to have a nice food. Then the person would be saying danke, gleichfalls. So gleichfalls bedeutet same to you.
Same to
Whenever
you.
somebody is wishing you something, let's say I'm telling you, haben Sie einen guten, haben Sie like einen guten Tag noch oder schönes Wochenende, then you would be telling me gleichfalls, same to you or to you too, right?
Gleich means equal and gleich falls means same to you.
Yes, same to you. So if you are wishing somebody to have a good food, then the other person is saying danke, gleichfalls. Now you would be asking somebody, möchtest du noch, like anything. If somebody is having something and you're offering them to have it more, you always ask, now would you like to have some more, maybe
Right.
bread or any gravy or any like chapati or something. So möchtest du oder möchten Sie oder möchtet ihr. Noch means like a little more.
Okay.
Möchtest du noch or something else, then the other person would say ja bitte, yes please, and then the person would be saying das schmeckt oder das schmecken sehr gut. This is the like gender, like anything, if there is singular dann schmeckt, anything which is plural schmecken, wie zum Beispiel like Pasta und die Kartoffeln oder vielleicht die Schokoladen schmecken sehr gut, aber der Pasta schmeckt sehr gut.
So we are talking about the taste.
Yes, schmecken, that means to taste.
Okay, so this is the same word we used earlier, na? For the taste today only.
Yes.
Okay.
So schmecken means to taste. That is a verb which has been conjugated as per the noun.
Right.
Yeah. Now the next sentence, if again you're asking, so there are two ways when somebody could reply when you're asking somebody for something. Ja gerne oder ja bitte. Yes please or yes I would love to have it. Das ist
Ga-
sehr lecker.
Gern means.
Gern means like to have something gladly. Like ich
Okay.
uh, höre Musik gern. Something which you would like to do or like to have gladly.
Okay, I'll be happy to like.
Bedeutet to taste, and then lecker, that means tasty. So schmecken is a verb, and then lecker, that is an adjective, that means tasty. So either somebody can say es schmeckt sehr gut, this tastes very good, or somebody can say this is very tasty.
Tasty.
Wie zum Beispiel hier. Also der Pasta schmeckt sehr gut oder der Pasta ist oder sind sehr lecker. That is very tasty. And
Right.
then if you're asking or offering somebody to have something, the person either can say ja gerne oder nein danke, ich esse keine oder kein dash 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 oder nein danke, ich bin satt. So let's say if you are asking any vegan to have chicken, so of course that person would be saying nein danke, ich esse kein Wurst oder ich esse keine Fleisch.
That
Oder
means.
if that means, let's say I'm a vegetarian, you are offering me to eat chicken. Of course, I
Uh,
would be saying no, thank you. I do not eat
uh,
chicken or fish or any like meat or something.
uh,
Nein, danke, ich esse, then keiner or dash dash dash, whatever you are offering them. Oder
okay.
that person could say nein, danke, ich bin satt. So satt
That.
means like I am full.
Okay.
So there are like a lot of adjectives in all
Uh,
the chapters, and then a lot of good vocabulary. Hunger is a verb, is a noun that means hunger. Aber hungrig, that is an adjective. U mit umlaut hier.
uh,
Hungrig bedeutet hungry.
okay.
And then on the contrary, satt is full. Ich habe zu viel.
That feel.
Yes. So I'm just making few sentences. Ich Ich habe kein Hunger
Hunger.
oder ich bin nicht hungry. I am not hungry oder I do not have any hunger. Ich
Uh,
habe kein Hunger. So again, if you could relate, I have said kein would be used before the noun. So Hunger here is the noun, das Hunger. So kein Hunger. Ich habe kein Hunger, aber ich bin nicht hungrig. So hungrig here is not noun, that is adjective. So we would be using nicht here. Ich bin nicht hungrig. Oder maybe you can habe zu viel gegessen und jetzt bin ich satt. I have ate too much and now I am full. Und jetzt bin ich satt.
just is now, right?
Now, yes,
Uh,
now. Yes, because that is a temporal. So that
uh,
would be considered as first place and then bin at the second place. Yes,
right.
bin ich satt. Klar?
Not we say like on just ich bin das.
Yes, you can also say like und ich bin satt, or you can also say now I am full, because you
Uh,
have said na I have like I ate too much, I have ate too much and now I am full. So now I am full or I am full.
correct.
And Now 11, that is einleik Hörteil, that is a listening section. There would be maybe some conversation where somebody is saying ich mag keinen Fisch, hören Sie und ergänzen Sie. So the person would be saying, or somebody in the like conversation would be saying, der Mann mag keinen. Mag means to like. Mögen, mag. So that is a modal verb. So you have to find out, and then you have to put it the nouns or the Lebensmittel. What does the person eats, drink, or he does like or does not like. Right? Now,
Okay.
This again, this green table. Essen, maybe you can ask somebody like essen Sie oder trinken Sie gern Pizza, wie zum Beispiel essen Sie gern Pizza. Then maybe you can say ja, sehr gern oder nein, nicht so gern. Oder trinken Sie gern maybe Wein oder Bier. Ja, sehr gern. Nein, nicht so gern. Oder ich trinke kein Bier oder ich trinke kein Wein. Essen Sie oder trinken Sie oder mögen Sie oder trinken Sie. So there are like lot of ways you can like develop a conversation using lot of different verbs. Essen Sie, trinken Sie, isst du, trinkst du, mögen Sie oder magst du. This is the informal or formal way.
Right, using the modal verbs also.
Yes. So this is basically first section is Ja, Nein Frage, and then the second section is W question, like essen Sie oder trinken Sie, then Ja oder Nein, and then
Correct.
maybe you can ask was essen Sie gern. Maybe I can say ich esse vielleicht Kuchen gern, ich esse Pizza oder Pasta gern, or maybe ich esse kein oder esse kein nicht. Then accordingly you can phrase the sentences.
Correct.
Like if you go through the books of this particular chapter or this whole book now, there are like lot of things to do. And then maybe if you have not noticed, wherever you can find this number in red, that is basically for course material, that is for learning purposes. And then if you would go forward, this is basically capital fear, chapter number 4. This red highlighted section is for this course material. And then if you would go little wide with this at the end of the chapter you can find the like summary of the whole book, all the sentences, and then all the grammar portion, an Augenblick, like a quick overview. And then after this, wherever you find anything with the green, wie zum Beispiel here, like here, after 2-3 chapters or 5-6 chapters now, there would be a green portion which would start, that is basically for Arbeits book, that is basically for your practice session. So
Okay, the green symbol.
Yes, that is for your practice, like for after 6 chapters, like this green portion is starting from second chapter. First I think first के साथ में ही दिया हुआ है, and then after 6th chapter 2 3 4 5 6. So this is for second chapter, like lot of practice material you can find here in this green portion. Like for time also we did in second chapter.
Right.
Then about the hobbies, like there are a lot of things, platforms. Then again this red portion has started. Similarly, ergänzen Sie wie heißt oder etwas. So this is the content which has been given here as per the chapters which we have learnt previously.
Right.
Accordingly, you can just go as per the page number and then you can find it there.
Okay.
In the book only, like there is like a lot of good practice material. I think I have the answer key also. If you want.
Don't send. No, don't send. You just check on here. Let me know.
So whatever you would be doing from the book, just write down this particular page number before the exercise and then let me know. I'll check it.
Sure.
Be it grammar portion or listening exercise. But don't miss to mention this page number. If not even the chapter number, just the page number would work.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
So I think we're almost done for today's topic. For homework tomorrow, I have given you this particular sheet already.
Right.
Uh, in the practice material, find it here, and then try to like write as many sentences as you can. Write it in a separate work in a homework sheet, not in this particular only.
No, no.
Okay.
Right, right, right. Yeah. And from book, how many topics I need to do for listening and whatever?
From book, you can do it as per your own convenience whenever you
Mhm.
get time. So
Mhm.
you can do in that in your particular homework sheet only, and then you can let me know,
Okay.
and then I'll check. So from book, you can do as per your convenience and as per your time availability.
Right.
But make sure from this particular section you are doing at least five, uh, like five exercises by tomorrow.
I'll do. Next time.
Okay. And then rest बुक में से आपको जब टाइम लगे आप तब कर लेना.
बट इट विल बी इन द सीरीज ना, मतलब बुक के अंदर जो भी टॉपिक्स हैं दैट इज देयर इनटू द सीरीज मींस कि किसके बाद क्या आएगा.
यस यस यस.
एडवांस तो नहीं होगा मैं ऐसे जंबल्ड अप नहीं होगा, राइट?
नहीं 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 जंबल नहीं होगा. दैट इज द लाइक ओनली और लाइक वन ऑफ द यूएसपी while learning through the books, because everything is going as per the level.
करेक्ट, करेक्ट.
Yes, that's why I have started teaching you from the book only, because everything here is going as per the chapter. Because अगर मैं directly आपको grammar cases पढ़ाती ना, so what I would have been done, maybe मैं आपको nominative, accusative, dative एक साथ पढ़ा देती, but वो थोड़ा ज़्यादा level का हो जाता एकदम से. So that's why I am preferring that you should go with the flow of the book. कि आपका grammar portion like slowly and gradually cover हो, not like lot of things in one go. Whatever important topics are there as per the books, of course I would be doing that separately, but the main the flow we would be following as per the book only.
करेक्ट.
Okay.
ठीक है.
Okay, dann sehen wir uns am Morgen um wie viel Uhr?
Sorry, didn't understand.
So I am asking, we would be meeting each other tomorrow at what
Tomorrow.
time?
Okay,
Wie
we
viel?
so meeting for the same times, gleich.
But what time? Tell me the time. Wie
Okay.
viel Uhr?
So that will be 12, uh, 12 on uh, 30 Uhr.
हम 12:30 थोड़ी.
No, no, not 11:30, na? So
11 Uhr
elf.
30 oder halb 12. Dann
Yes.
11 Uhr 30 oder halb 12. With time we use and with date we use am. Am Morgen 11 Uhr 30. Am Sonntag 11 Uhr 30. Klar?
Yeah, klar.
Okay. Bis morgen.
Okay, guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Tschüss. हाँ.